Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Chris Cooper, known as the Channel Guy Trader, and I'm reporting to you live from Wall Street Trading Satellite Office down in sunny South Florida. Today's date is Wednesday, February the 13th, 2013, and here is today's midday market update brought to you by wallstreettrading.com. I want to first start by taking a look to see how the indices are trading so far right now. The Dow Jones is down 51.5 points. The CompQ is up 5 points. The Russell 2000 is pretty much flat, up half a point. The S&P 500 is up 5 cents, so pretty much flat. If we take a look at some of the ETFs here, the SPY is up 4 cents. The IWM is up 10 cents. The triple Qs are up 15 cents. The DIA is down 35 cents. Taking a look at a couple of the key sectors, the oil index, the XOI, is down 2 points here. Taking a look at the GLD is down 71 cents. GDX is down 33 cents. JJC Copper is down 7 cents. SLV Silver is down 26 cents. And if we take a look at the financials, the XLF is pretty much flat, chopping around now. They did open the financials higher. The bank stocks were strong, but then they gave back. I believe Morgan Stanley broke out today and made a new 52-week high, pulled all the way back in. Excuse me. Citigroup popped up a little bit on the open, faded all the way back in. Trying to go positive right now. So let's go ahead and talk about the market, see what the market's doing, then we'll discuss everything else. Pretty much today we were looking for the market to do a little fake pop above this 1520 resistance level and then fade. That's exactly what happened, folks. We nailed the market. If you follow us on Facebook, if you follow us on Twitter, the way that we nailed the market this morning, we traded the VXX as we were expecting a move below this key trend line after we identified a trap here. And as you can see on our closing dot price system here, you can see that we were trading in a range. Pretty much overnight. This is a 15-minute chart of the ES, by the way. This dot down here plots the closing prices. We were trading in a range overnight. We broke above that range around 6:45 this morning. Came back. We backtested and held that range around, say, call it around 8:30 or so. Then when we rallied above the open, we broke above this 1520 level, this previous close. Had 2 consecutive closes, but then guess what? They smacked it right back down with 2 consecutive lower closes. All right, and then we faded. We came right back below this 1518 level. Once we got back below this 1518 level, we were looking to go short the market, as this is pretty much going to become an air pocket. So we were looking for catalysts. What were the catalysts that what were the clues and the tools that we could use as a catalyst for the selling pressure? Well, one, it was this key trend line that we identified on the 5-minute chart of the ES, which comes from this little low right here to these lows that we were making right here. All right, we bounced off those lows twice this morning. But then one thing we noticed here was that the volume was low, all right, on this little bounce right here. And then guess what? We break below 518. We break below this key trend line. Volume swamps in. We're looking to get short the market. We call the market short right here at this 518.5 level on the ES, all the way down to 1515. So if any of you guys trade the ES, you're more than welcome to come in our chat room, mywallstreettv.com. Contact me at ccooper@wallstreettrading.com to see how you can find out the details for that. So how did we play it? How did we capitalize on that trade right there? Well, we bought the VXX, which I'm going to bring that to you guys. Show you guys that right now. We bought the VXX. We got involved in the VXX right here around 22.49. As you can see here, the VXX was chopping in a range between the opening price and the closing prices. Right, we got long at 49. It did actually right here at 49. Did a small little slight pullback. Our stop was at 33 cents, so nice manageable risk trade. And then you can see this thing took off here. And once you can take a look at the 1-minute chart, one thing for those of you guys out there that trade these ETFs, these things chop you around a lot. But if you can nail it right and you can read the price action on it, you can actually make some decent money. As there's a lot of computers programmed on these ETFs here. And what you can see, the 1-minute chart of the VXX before it broke out, right? It broke out right here. We got long at 49. It popped up to 60 cents. It held the bid right there at 50, and then it shook everybody out below that 50. They dropped the bid. They dropped the bid again below 50. Then it took off, and once it got back above 55, that was the ad. Unfortunately, I didn't get the ad right there, which I wish I would have. I should have added some more sides and caught an even bigger rip than we did, because we sold 85s and we sold some 80s. But I had more conviction that this thing was going to go, just for the fact that usually when the VXX pops up like this, it's usually if it wants to crap out and stuff, it'll usually fade immediately back down. But I started liking the action, how it started holding the bid at there at 50. I like the action, how it dropped below these 50 bids and then shook right back up and then did the same thing again. So this shows me that people are actually bidding for the stock right here. and then we had the breakout level. Volume came right back in, and it was off to the races. So again, if you follow us on Facebook at Wall Street Trading, or you follow myself, Chris Cooper, or you follow us on Twitter at Wall Street Trade, WALLST Trade. We called that one out today, and a lot of people were able to make some decent money on that trade, and we had a lot of people give us props on that trade right there. So a lot of good stuff going on, people. Remember, make sure you check out our website, wallstreettrading.com, to get involved. So now back to the market. On the ES, we're looking for a rally back up into this area right here to see if we can put a lower high on this 5-minute chart against this key trend line. Remember, prior support now becomes resistance. So we're going to be looking to get short the market back around this 519 level or so, which also lines up with the previous day's highs, which also lines up with that key 518, 518.5 area. All right, so in the meantime, expect them to float the market up on this little low volume that we have coming in here, and expect volume to pick up back around 2 o'clock or so. All right, so some more stocks that we were watching this morning here. You can take a look at some news in GE. GE had some news out as Comcast is set to buy 49% equity ownership in their NBC Universal. I believe something like that. I'm keeping an eye on U.S. Steel as well. U.S. Steel showing some nice relative strength today. I guess people are taking their money out of CLF and putting it into a U.S. Steel for if they're trying to have some exposure to some of these steel companies. As CLF, they did a secondary. They're doing a secondary offering, and they were weaker than expected earnings, and they announced a secondary offering. So it's looking like crap for them. In any case, here some stocks in play. GE gave us a nice little small trade. I mean, GE above this 33 levels, right all the way up to 45. So right about 12 cents. Not a big move for that stock there. And I think this one needs to cool off a bit, but still holding above these 23.20s, which you can see here from pre-market and after hours was the level that we're watching there. So I don't know. This thing could go. It's still kind of like flagging out a bit here off this little morning move, holding above that 23.20 level. This thing probably could go up to the 50s. We'll have to wait and see on that one. There were some sellers on the tape around these 39s that wouldn't lift these 36s. So if it can hold above those 36s and show some volume, it can maybe go back up towards those highs and maybe make a move to 50. Comcast had a held offer on the intraday time frame. They sold the Comcast down. You can see here the stock was pretty much trading in a range. Was not able to break above these 44, 40, 41, 45s or so. Was consolidating against this little 41.19 level, which is a key pre-market level on the stock. As you can see from right here, it bounced there pre-market. All right, and then it pretty much faded all the way down. Gave you a nice little trade. Take a look at the 1-minute chart. After it broke below that key 41.20 level, it actually gave you a nice little bear flag to get involved down there with the nice little measured move that measured out pretty much the T. Nice measured move there. So that's a Comcast trade. Some people in the room caught that trade. I was not involved in that one. Amazon showing some nice relative strength today. Keep an eye on Amazon. Looks like if this thing can get above 267 and hold, it can make a nice move. Take a look at the 5-minute chart. Nice little downward channel right there that's trying to break. A little choppy action in the stock right here, though. But again, this stock over 267 and holding could make a nice move. You can see it's pretty much consolidating in a range between the 200-day exponential moving average and the 200-day simple moving average right there. And another alert just went off on my radar. Let me see what this alert is here real quick, guys. Sorry about that. Another alert on Crocs above 1532. That's an old alert, right? And actually, that's not an old alert, but that's an alert that I just had just to kind of watch and see what it was doing. Let me see what it's doing right now since I'm on the line with you guys here. Oh, Crocs breaking out. Wow. Nice breakout move in Crocs. Let me get on my chat room here so these guys can know about it. Not sure what the news is in Crocs. I just had an alert set on that one. Hey, guys, everybody in the chat room, just so you guys know, I'm doing the midday market update right now, but just want to let you guys know there's a breakout in CROX. Not sure what the news is, but it's breaking out right now. And let me get back to making this midday market update. So anyway, guys, just gave a shout out to my room right there. Crocs is breaking out. That's an old alert. Keep an eye on that one for the afternoon. Not sure what the news is, but this thing is getting some crazy buying pressure in it right now. I'll take a look on my news system in a little bit here and see what's going on over there. All right, so let's take a look at the ETS real quick here. Then I'll let you guys go, and I'll catch you guys after the bell for the after the bell market summary. So SPY looks like it was having some trouble trying to break above this 152.50 level. All right, traded in this little range. Was not able to hold above the previous day's highs, and that's where we caught that nice little whoosh move, nice little air pocket move to gap fill, and now we're holding the gap. Take a look at the Qs. The Qs are still showing some decent strength, still holding above that key 67.38 level. Broke out today thanks to Apple. Apple had a nice little pop today over that 459 level, I believe it is. Sorry, not 459, 259. Whatever. Let me see here. What What level was it pre-market that Apple broke above and just took off today here? No, 469. Excuse me, 469. Apple broke above 469, that pre-market resistance, and took all the way off to a high of 474. So that was part of the move that pushed the Qs up right there. IWM, nice little move off the open, held up the open, and then we reversed, and now it's just hanging in there. So it's decent action. Don't get too bearish on the markets, guys. The market still looks healthy. I mean, we're still holding. We're still holding above this 515 support level that we have down here, which is from this other previous consolidation. And again, I'm looking to see if the market's going to put a lower high in. And if the lower high gets put in, I want to see what type of selling volume comes in, what type of volume actually comes in the market. So aside from that, guys, have a great day, and I'll catch you guys after the close. Hope you guys enjoyed the videos. And if you're looking to trade with a prop firm that wants to help you in aiding your success and actually provide you with some decent, good education and mental thinking, psychology behind the trades and all the other good stuff, come check us out, wallstreettrading.com. Cheers, people.